If your emails are bouncing more than a basketball, it's time to take control and fine-tune your outreach game. Your bounce rate is like your email outreach campaign's health tracker. If it's too high, your sender reputation is getting hit hard. Your bounce rate is the percentage of emails that weren't delivered successfully. It could be because the email address doesn't exist, the inbox is full, or even because the message triggered a spam filter. A high bounce rate not only hurts your deliverability, it damages the entire domain reputation. And trust me, once that happens, it's a step hill to climb back. So what causes email to bounce? Let's break it down. There are two main types of bounces you need to be aware of: hard bounces and soft bounces. Hard bounces means your email hit a dead end. It could be that email address you're sending to is invalid, the domain doesn't exist anymore, or the email was mistyped. This is the permanent failure, and every hard bounce tells email providers you're not managing your list carefully. For example, if you send emails to johndoeoldcompany.com, but John left that company 2 years ago, the email bounces back and signals that you're sending to a dead address. A soft bounce is a temporary failure. This happens when the recipient's inbox is full, the server is temporarily down, or the email provider has temporarily blocked your email. Soft bounces don't necessarily harm your reputation immediately, but if you keep sending to the same soft bounces address, it might turn into hard bounce. For example, sending to sarahbcompany.com and her inbox is full. This results in soft bounce, but it may still be delivered once her inbox has space again. So what's driving your bounce rate? Here are main factors. First, invalid email addresses. Sending emails to invalid or non-existent addresses is the biggest contributor to a high bounce rate. Maybe the email is outdated or the domain no longer exists. This results in hard bounces and will damage your sender reputation. Secondly, temporary server issues. Soft bounces often happen due to issues on the recipient side, such as server problems or full inboxes. These usually resolve themselves, but repeated soft bounces could indicate larger issues. Also, spam traps. If you're emailing an address that was never meant to receive emails, your message will bounce and your sender reputation will take a major hit. How to keep your bounce rate below 2%. To stay in the safe zone, your bounce rate should be always stay below 2%. Anything higher than that signals trouble, and here's how you can manage. First, regular list cleaning. Maintaining a clean email list is one of the easiest ways to reduce bounce rates. Use email validation tools like Mail Slicer or Zero Bounce to weed out invalid addresses before every campaign. A clean list ensures you're only sending to active real email addresses, which means fewer hard bounces. Make it a habit to validate your list at least every quarter or even frequently if you're doing high volume outreach. This way, you catch invalid addresses before they damage your reputation. Secondly, monitor and analyze your metrics. Keep a close eye on your bounce rate after each campaign. If it starts creeping up, investigate why. High bounce rates can often signal problems with list quality or deliverability issues. Most emails outreach tools like Instantly or Snowyo will help you track and monitor bounce rates in real time. But don't just stop at monitoring. Analyze what's going wrong. If it's certain types of emails that are bouncing more than others, are your bounces coming from outdated data? Use these insights to adjust your list building strategy. Also, focus on valid and verified emails. Only send emails to verified addresses. Email verification ensures that address is active and can receive emails, reducing the chances of hard bounces. Avoid sending to catch-all addresses or risky domains, as they are more likely to bounce and impact your deliverability. If an email address returns as risky or catch-all, proceed with caution. While there are not immediate red flags, they can cause issues down the road if they start bouncing. High bounce rates don't just hurt one campaign, they can put your entire email outreach strategy at risk. And here is how. Firstly, damage sender reputation. When your emails bounce too often, email service providers start to flag your domain as unreliable. Over time, this results in emails landing in spam folders, even for valid addresses. As well, blacklisting. If you ignore your bounce rate for too long, you could end up on the blacklist. Once blacklisted, your emails won't be delivered at all. Not exactly great for your business. As well, reduce deliverability. Even if you're not blacklisted, high bounce rates lower your deliverability overall. Email providers like Gmail or Outlook will start to filter your messages out before they even hit the inbox. Keeping your bounce rate low is just the beginning of maintaining a healthy email outreach strategy. Next, we are going to dive into how to keep your emails out of spam folder and improve your overall spam rate.